This is where things get real. Hi everybody, my name is Mark Maslar. I am a third-year student at BYU Hawaii, currently studying an interdisciplinary studies degree, and this is my experience of living on campus. I had just come back from living in the Philippines for 2 years. I had lived with guys for 2 years straight, and it wasn't exactly the best experience. So I had hopes that things would be a lot cleaner, and at least then I would have my own space that I could call my own, and that it would be cheap. Really, I was hoping that things wouldn't turn out that bad, at least with my roommates. Everybody who comes to BYU Hawaii out of state will usually come in contact with the school's official van system that takes them all the way to campus. I was there on time, and I was sure I'm gonna be ready, it's gonna be great, I'm going to get into this van, meet some new people, and we're going to make it to BYU Hawaii. They had already left. I don't know what to do. I called these people up, and I'm like, you left me behind. So they said, oh, it's okay. I'll send a guy over and he'll take you over there. We still have someone in the area, so you'll be fine. I said, okay. So this other guy in a pickup truck came by. He's like, hey, are you going to BYU Hawaii? I'm like, yeah, that's me. I said, roger that. I'm gonna put your bag in the back, and then we're gonna go. And we get in the car, and I'm off to BYU Hawaii. So as soon as I got there, I'm just ready to get in the dorm. And at that point, it was really quiet. It was the 1st of January. So everybody's out doing something or is sleeping from the night before. And with that, you can't get into the Hales without a key card. So if someone's not there, when you don't have a key card, you're not getting in. So I had to wait a little while trying to call somebody to get in the dorms. And it took me a little bit, but once someone set me up with a temporary card, I was able to go upstairs and make it in there, started unpacking my stuff, and I got to meet at least another guy from my batch, or from my class, freshman class, and it was good. Got to meet a few people and had a good time, and just started to explore the area a little bit. You know, there are about 2, 4, 6 of us in one unit. So all in all, it takes a little bit when you have to wait for somebody and get the service that you need. But once you're there, it's pretty easy to settle in and just put everything in order that you want. I was assigned in Hale 5, and I lived there for the entire time that I stayed on campus in the Hales. I lived in one room that had the window facing the outside plaza area. Your bed can actually get lifted up as a part of the frame, and it can fit anything that you want. Also, the cupboards there can be moved too, and I ended up doing something a little different in setting up my room so that I could fit everything in the way that I wanted. I had collected a lot of stuff over time for my first 2 years at BYU Hawaii. But even then, there never was a point that I couldn't clean or organize and it would not just fit into my part of the room. So it was fine. When you live with men in a dorm, don't expect much. You'll have to learn how to use the fridge, the kitchen space, the cabinet space. Most of these guys are coming from their mother's houses or from some other place where they haven't really cleaned, or maybe, if you're lucky, they're good cleaners. But just get ready to clean. It's 6 guys sharing one refrigerator. And I was lucky enough to even have a quarter of that when I bought food. Now, it's advisable to have a food plan, a meal plan. Really, you have to edge a space for yourself, or else you're just gonna get your stuff moved around or even taken. And yeah, that's a thing. Not a lot of people mess with your bath stuff. So it's easy just to put things away into a cabinet or on a rung and people won't mess with it. Now, with your actual stuff in your space, I would advise you to simply keep things organized. Every week you're going to have to clean up. There is some kind of check, whether it's for trash or your personal space. And in my hale, the residential advisors were really nice guys, but they were very particular. Maybe you'd have one guy who was really easy and really helped you out to just get the check done, and that was it. But otherwise, you really have to be on top of it, because you can get one small fee and then they won't ever let you forget it. So be on top of cleaning. And if you keep yourself organized, I doubt that anything will be easily taken from you either. So keep an eye on your things. Make sure that you have a lock. There are spaces on your cabinets where you can lock a drawer and things like that. So bring a lock if that's really where you want to keep things and keep them safe. In the next few videos, if you really want to know more about the stories that come from living in the Hales, you can always comment it down below. But for now, I would just say that you want to stay flexible, keep yourself organized, and at the end of the day, just follow what the rules are. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. And even though you have to stick with your roommates and you gotta make it work, learn how to communicate. If you can't communicate, communicate with the RA, and even then, it will come down to you working it out with your housemates. So, do your best, and try to make it home. I hope that you guys liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe for more, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.